What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is James.
And I'm Kiimmy.
And today is another episode of One Question. So for those of you who don't know how One Question works, and if you're a regular to One Question, I'm sorry we have to repeat this every single time, but for those of you who don't know how One Question works, the most popular question down in the comments below, liked by you guys, gets answered next week.
Before we get into One Question, just make sure you click your subscribe button to join the
JK Squad, the Jammy Squad.
Hey. And make sure your notification bell is ticked so you never miss a video.
Let's crack on with the video. This week's question is from Cindy F, and the question is, do you ever plan to leave your jobs and rely solely on the YouTube income? Very good question.
Ooh.
I always say focus on what pays you the most. Whatever pays your bills, double down on that. If at some point it is YouTube, then yes, we'll double down on YouTube. If it's presenting, we're going to double down on presenting. If it's working, we're going to double down on working. We hustle for every single penny. Like at the minute we work, YouTube, work, YouTube, work, YouTube's like literally come home, film a video. So from the money that we made from YouTube, or from a portion of the money we made from YouTube, we reinvested that into my company that I work for. So we're actually now shareholders of the company that I currently work for. It's smart investments. We're using this money to fund other things. Like I always say, use small projects to fund big projects, and that's what we do. We're very lucky, I'd say, that we're very financially savvy in the sense of we're very good with money.
We're woke.
We're woke.
But in terms of would I quit my job for YouTube? What could we say?
Focus on what pays you the most.
Focus on what pays you the most again.
Yeah. If it's work,
yeah,
we're gonna keep working until.
Unless you enjoy what you do. You enjoy what you do.
Yeah, very much so.
You do, you really do. And I partly enjoy what I do simply because I love working with young people and inspiring young people. And I feel like I actually kind of enjoy what I do.
Like the saying goes, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on what makes me happy and makes me grow. If I get to a point at work where I feel like I don't grow in this role and it doesn't make me happy at all and I gain nothing from it, then 100% I'm gonna jump to the next thing. But I have to be secure in the next thing because I've got financial commitment.
They're all stepping stones. No matter where you are now at the moment is a stepping stone onto something else.
Yeah.
And if you don't feel like your next step is a step forward, then you have to change the direction in which you step.
100%. But YouTube is great. Like, if you could do it full time, 100% go for it. Simply because you get your whole life back and you can do whatever you want, when you want, with your time. And I think that's anyone's and everyone's dream because it would allow you to literally venture out into everything you've ever wanted to do. So it's one of those, if I could, I would. Simply because when we start a family, I want to be at home with the kids. I want to raise them and just like kind of see them every day and not miss a moment in their lives. I want to travel with them. I want to see the world and I want them to see the world as well.
Exactly that. And like you said, with the kids and stuff, we said in our last video, I honestly don't want to be coming home at 7 every night, spending a couple of hours with my child and then doing it again the next day. So for me, that's something that is not in my plan. My plan is to be at home with my family and we can always spend as much time with each other as possible, and subsequently from that, YouTube will be funding it.
So answer, if you could, we would.
Yes, there you go. Something like that, yeah. Right, that's the end of the video. Make sure you give it a like and a comment and a share and a subscribe. All of those good things. Remember, if you've got a burning question, drop it below. If you've tried and it hasn't been liked, drop it down there. Send it to your friends. Get your friends liking. Get your friends commenting on underneath your comment. And we'll make sure we do that video next week. Guys and girls, you know what time it is? It's time to vogue it out. Let's go. And cut.